trophy shared between India and Sri Lanka.
West Indies courageous. Champions Trophy belongs to the Australian team.
2013, India.
Welcome to this first semi-final live from Cardiff. It's the unpredictable against the undefeated. Pakistan take on England. The sun beats down here at Cardiff. The weather gods have been very kind, and a tournament that has come to life in the last week. After Pakistan lost to India a week or so ago, no one gave them a hope that they would be here in this first semi. They defeated South Africa, they defeated Sri Lanka, and they play the undefeated England here. There's always a good crowd in from Pakistan. They've been queuing to get in. They are waiting to see their heroes. They were quite brilliant in the field the last couple of games. Here's the England side, unbeaten, undefeated, only one change in there. Jason Roy, as expected, left out for Jonny Bairstow. Jonny Bairstow has never opened the batting for England in white ball cricket, but he has been in the form of his life in the last year or so, and it is the right move to make at the right time. Jason Roy can have no complaints at all. Pakistan, a couple of changes in there. Shadab Khan, the leg spinner, comes back into the side because it's a worn pitch. And there's the big blow. Mohammad Amir, not only with bat but with ball as well in the last game. He's replaced by Rais, the left armer. He's on debut.
Bairstow has been middling the ball superbly, strike rate of almost 100 with an average of almost 40. Great numbers, great figures. But Pakistan must not think about the loss of Mohammad Amir. I think you can be struck down as a unit just before an important contest. Let's not worry about Mohammad Amir. He's not available, he's gone, so let's concentrate on what we have. I think that should be the message of the captain to his team. Junaid Khan has got to now lead them into action. He's the experienced bowler now.
Yeah, it's a big step up from Junaid Khan. He wasn't playing a couple of games ago. Wahab Riaz played, then got injured. Then Junaid Khan came in, did brilliantly in the game against South Africa. What a turnaround it's been from Pakistan. They are unrecognisable from the team that left the field at Edgbaston against India. Junaid Khan from the Cathedral Road end. Same pitch that was used against Sri Lanka the other day. Jonny Bairstow just about to face up to his first delivery as a white ball opener for England in a Champions Trophy semi-final. A full Yorker from a left armer from Pakistan. No surprise.
Yeah, he'll also work the angle. He's got two slips in place. Marais Erasmus is standing in his 70th ODI. And he's got Rod Tucker as his standing partner, 69th ODI, so both extremely experienced.
Oh, close, close. Did it pitch outside leg? They've got to review. The bowler wants to review it. The captain. Did it pitch outside leg? He's going to review it.
Well, action straight away. It's a good delivery, that.
Mark, Chris, play review for LBW. Can we start with front foot? Thank you. Yeah, that's a fair delivery. Front on. Nice and slow. Looks like no bat. Where's hot spot onside? Yeah, just ultra just to confirm no bat, thanks. Yeah, perfect. Ball tracking when available. No problem. Just waiting for ball tracking, right? Thank you. Here we go, Murray. It's pitching in line. Impact in line. Wickets, umpires, call. Ray, we'll get you back on screen. You can stay with your decision.
Fine, fine margins. Fully understandable why Pakistan reviewed that. I'm surprised they didn't get the on-field decision, to be honest. That was rattling into off-stump. Johnny Bairstow survives where Jason Roy didn't the other day.
Well, there's some decisions that look out straight away. You don't have to go for a review, and that was one of them. Pakistan mighty unlucky. That ball didn't really come back enough. Just a shade and it would have been good enough.
Unlucky in so many different ways as well. In the first over, they lose their review for the match. That's going to change from the ICC. They don't believe that you should lose your review anymore. It just looked very, very tight up front. Penny for Jason Roy's thoughts as well. The other day at Edgbaston, exactly the same, just millimetres away.
Yeah, there's always a worry whether that ball pitched within the zone from a left armour. But it did, and narrowly missing the target. Almost there, Pakistan. Almost there.
Look at Johnny Bairstow's reaction there. Alex Hales has been in fine nick. It's been the tale of two openers for England in the last 6 months or so. Jason Roy has been a battle and a struggle, but for Alex Hales, he's been phenomenal. 500s, 1050s, a good strike rate. Outstanding player. Hits through the line, stands tall. He'll have to get used to the skiddy nature of these Pakistan bowlers. They don't hit the deck as hard. They skid through quick, as Bairstow has just seen. Like that, they just hurry you for pace, all of them. Pitches they play on, there's no mileage in hitting the deck hard.
Is getting it to come back very nicely. Junaid Khan normally is the angle bowler, but if you can get that in swing running for you early on, that means trouble for the batsman. You've got to line him up ever so closely.
Yeah, the variation of going across then becomes your wicket-taking potential as well. That's a nice punch down the ground. An eventful over ends in a boundary to Hales. 5 for none. In the air, chip leg side. Very strong leg side, Johnny Bairstow.
Yeah, walked into that ball and hit it ever so sweetly. Beating the field on the offside. There's a lot of protection on the offside for that angle from Junaid Khan. This was expertly played. It's a bit airborne, but away from the fielder at square leg. Nice timing. Yeah, just 2 men to beat on the leg side in the ring. It was expertly done.
Oh, short arm jab. Short arm jab for 4.
The margin of errors are looking minimal. Right at the very start. 2.4 overs and a smash off the front foot over square leg. Easily done by Bairstow. In motion now, looking a lot happier. He wanted to create that angle around that off stump and was met halfway with that blistering half flick, half pull.
Yeah, didn't try and hit it too hard at all. Just a subtle change in the field after those last 2 shots. Fine leg comes up and square leg goes back. He'll want two again. He'll get two. Hales has to just hurry because the fielding's good. But after a nervy start, Johnny Bairstow's just starting to flow here.
Yeah, hard hands, but timing the ball perfectly. Twice now on the leg side. Pakistan not looking to give any width to Bairstow, but he's hitting the straighter balls ever so sweetly.
Expensive over, 13 from it, 20 for none. Full delivery, that's a throwdown. That really is a throwdown. I think it was a slightly slower delivery. He's now wishing he hadn't bowled it, 29 for none.
It happened in the last over also. Junaid Khan was hit for a 4 of the last ball of his over. And here again, trying something different, a slow ball.
It's a good punch. You're going to get boundaries if you play straight here at Cardiff. Bottom hand punch from Bairstow for 4.
Yeah, he's played some attractive shots. This was beautifully driven down the ground. Hit it on top of the bounce. It's a good batting strip, this. So you can do that. Hardly any sideways movement. Once he beat that man, it was always going to be a 4. Well middle, well timed. Nice, very nice.
There he comes out of his bunker, gone. He has his first ODI wicket eventually. And it brings a big smile to his face and to all the Pakistan fans.
Yeah, it was a good field set for the right-hander there. Wanted to launch it and get it through the infield. It was safely taken. I think it's Babar Azam who's taken that catch, and well, he's off the mark in his first game. First wicket for Ruman Race, and a very, very good one of Alex Hales. He can thrash you hard, but not today. It's gone for 13. It's 34 for 1.
Two Yorkies at the crease. Joe Root joins Johnny Bairstow. High-class player, Joe Root. Any form of the game. The team need him now. Been an eventful first 6 overs. Now Alex Hales has gone. A good over, 34 for 1.
After an excellent start here, Ruman Race, 3 overs, 1 for 11. Seemed to know what he's doing. Bairstow looking good, 21 from 22. Has middled the ball beautifully. He's lost his partner. Pakistan will have to bowl well to Joe Root to control his range.
Oh, timing. Wonderful timing. Races across those practice surfaces into the boundary for 4. Good finish to the over for Johnny Bairstow. And Joe Root, 44 for 1. That's poor. Dragged down. Root's quickly onto it. Punished away on the leg side.
Yeah, after that very good first ball, which pitched right on a length and looks as though it just straightened a bit, the next 2 have been halfway down. Got away with the first, but not the second.
That's bitter. Babar Azam quickly around, but can't prevent the single. 7 from the over, 65 for 1. Leg spin of shut up to continue. Power. That's exactly what Johnny Bairstow can do. Brute force.
Yes, this was just muscle to the fence, wasn't it? It was quite wide, actually. Bairstow is quite a strong bottom-handed player. A lot of batsmen, right-handed batsmen, would have looked to take that over extra cover, but not Bairstow.
That's it, one. This should be taken. It's going to be comfortable. It is. The second wicket goes down. There's been lots of missed opportunities. This time, Pakistan take it.
Hassan Ali again into the attack. Short of a length to Johnny Bairstow. Went for the front foot pull shot, got it high on the bat. All he could do was pick out the man. A deep square, comfortably taken. It's a big breakthrough. Bairstow was looking good. He's on his way. England 2 for 80.
Hassan Ali loves to celebrate. Hafiz, the catcher. Bairstow, on his return to the English side, goes for 43. England 80 for 2 and drinks. The England captain comes to the crease. Strike rate of just under 90. And here's the wicket. There's a reason he's here. Dragged down. Bairstow went after it. Didn't get over the top of it. Easy catch for Hafiz. An important wicket for Pakistan. Some good decisions being made by the captain. He got a slip in place. The ball was put down. The edge was found. He brings a new bowler into the attack, Hassan Ali, who's answered his call on countless occasions in this tournament. And once again, he makes the breakthrough.
Yeah, I was just saying, Sean, I do like the look of him. He's a bit nippier than what you think. He's not a tall man. He skids the ball on, generally angles back into the right-handers off stump, gets a little bit of movement off the seam back in that same direction. And a key man in Pakistan's success in this tournament so far is the man on screen, Hassan Ali. The England captain comes to the crease. Owen Morgan, got the non-strikers, and played beautifully against Australia. 87 from 81 before he was mixed up in a run out. And there's that area again. It's creating that angle. It's really attacking the stumps.
You mentioned he's not that tall, and maybe doesn't get the bounce that Bairstow thought he might. Ended up playing it from nice and low, scooped it up in the air, and it's a big boundary down to where Hafiz was fielding.
Just appeared a bit impatient, hadn't he, in his last 20 balls he faced there, Johnny Bairstow. You think about some of the shots he played from the leg spin. A very hard on drive as well, the ball before. He was dismissed for no run. That's dropped in the offside from Joe Root. Good early call. They'll get through for the single. Yeah, it just looked like he was getting a little bit impatient. The scoreboard was ticking over nicely. There was no real need, other than, as you said, maybe trying to put it back on the new bowler and not let the new bowler settle into his work.
You think that's when you haven't played for a while and you get into the middle and you feel like the team should be moving forward at a quicker rate?
That's probably right, yeah, just getting caught up in the pace of the game a fraction. Yeah, although, I mean, you're scoring fine. It was 43 from 57, but the boundaries had dried up a little bit for him. But this man, about to take strike, has looked in terrific touch. Started with great intent against Australia. A couple of dot balls early from Howzat, then went down the wicket, as you said he might do at some stage in this innings as well. He got a half volley and crunched it through the covers from Howzat, got himself underway, but showed great intent for his team as well.
On the spot to the left-hander, so a really good over for Pakistan. 1 run and a wicket from it, 81 for 2.
Yeah, I think with this wicket as well, Ramiz, it looks like it's a little bit sort of low, quite skiddy for the spinners. We've seen it already take a little bit of turn as the 100 comes up for England in the 22nd over. 2 down. I think what we've seen already is that the wicket's got a little bit of hold in it for the spinners. Occasionally, if it hits the leather, skids through as well. And a little bit surprised that Pakistan won the toss and chose to bowl, personally. Bowled 3 spinners already inside the first 20 overs, but it's obviously a deliberate plan. Maybe they're looking to back their batting later on.
Good partnership, 21 from 33. We know Root can be aggressive whenever he wants to be. Such a good player. Morgan, tailor-made for limited overs cricket. Off to a slowish start here, though. Morgan 8 from 20, 101 for 2. That's into the gap and well struck.
Just a little short from Ramiz, from Shoaib Malik. No, sorry, Hafiz, but Morgan jumped straight onto the back foot and almost cloths it through mid-wicket as well. Pretty unprotected boundary out there, actually. Just one man out at deep square leg. Mid on up, mid off, back.
Oh, that smash to the offside of the last ball of the over. That spoiled the fun for Shadab and his skipper. Morgan with a blistering drive, 123 for 2. Appeal caught behind. They've got the big wicket. Root has been dismissed. And it's Shadab Khan who has given Pakistan with a real hope in the middle of the innings. Is Pakistan once again were picking wickets. Partnership has been broken. Root was suffering just a little bit because of his back injury, back ailment. Just couldn't really get around or get over that one. Good catch by Sarfraz.
Yeah, a little quicker and it's bounced a little bit as well. We've talked about Shadab and how good a wicket taker he can be. And in this case, he's got the big wicket of Joe Root. Set himself nicely, 46 off 56, but he's got it to par. 128 for 3 England.
But it's Ben Stokes out there. Big striker, big performer. Strike rate of almost 100, average of 33. Can blow you away with his masterly stroke play. Back and across, just couldn't get around that one. It spun just a little bit more. Feather touch into the gloves.
Just a little bit lazy almost from Joe Root. It's not a word you'd associate with them on many occasions, but back maybe just occupying a bit of his mind, and he'd be very disappointed. Had the ability to take that innings in and around the 40th over. But well, Ben Stokes, he has been an absolute world-class performer, box office cricketer. He's going to come up against the threat of Shadab. He's had his struggles a little bit at the start of his innings against leg spin with the wrong in. Sarfraz has identified a man in close, man at slip.
This is good cricket from Pakistan. Stokes may absolutely mow you down with big strike, but he's got to handle the short leg fielder. That was pretty soft in the end from Joe Root, and Pakistan absolutely over the moon, overjoyed by that wonderful strike. And that's the advantage that you carry with a leg spinner. He'll provide you with a wicket or two when you're not expecting anything. On a placid track, they're still good enough. Right, a short leg, a slip in place. Pakistan on the attack. And once again breaks the rhythm, making the batsman wait, Stokes. There's the wrong gun. Played with a straight bat, well bowled, well delivered.
Incredibly courageous bowling. Wrong with that field. 5-4 onside field. He's pitched the outside leg, turned and bounced a little bit. Stokes is good enough. You can see the threat, you can see the plan.
It's another wrong gun that's driven this time through the vacant area. He's off the mark. Good over from the leggy, 129 for 3.
Thanks, Ramiz. Fascinating period of play. This is spinners on. You look at the scoreboard and you think England are doing fine, 131 for 3, but just the body language of the Pakistan side, they believe they've just got a little sniff here, 1 or 2 more wickets, bit of pressure, and they could be into England. Real test of the new look England as well, Morgan and Stokes. Are they going to counter-attack? Are they going to keep going hard? When you're playing in a game like the last one, when it didn't matter if you lose, then you can go hard. When you're in a semi-final where it does matter if you lose, how risky can you be? He gets it over. He gets it over. That's his risk option, and he gets a boundary with it.
Well, it's so well used nowadays. He practices so hard, Owen Morgan. This is not something that he doesn't think about or practice a lot.
Oh, gone. You need a wicket. You go to Hassan Ali. We've seen the celebration. The England captain departs.
Frustration. It's all it was from Owen Morgan, I think. 33 off 53. Felt he was getting behind the 8 ball. Advancing. We've seen him get out a couple of times like this, coming down the wicket, chasing a wide one, nicking it behind. Big wicket, big moment. Hassan Ali picks up his second. Owen Morgan goes, departs for 33. 141 for 4 now, England.
Now the danger man arrives for England a little bit earlier than England wanted. Josh Butler, the finisher, has come in with 18 and a bit overs to go, and Hassan Ali steaming in. Brilliant captaincy from Sarfraz. 2 left-handers in. He goes to his best bowler against left-handers, and that is without a doubt Hassan Ali. Look at the shape of this ball. Just moves away at the last second, and it meant that Morgan had to reach for it. It was on his hitting arc. It moved away, and he nicked it. Captain bowler combination at its best. Butler will know that that nip backer, we've seen it here on this ground. Kusul Mendes got one that just nipped back on him. That's the danger ball. Slip in.
Looked for the Yorker, just thought about the half volley, and Butler up to the task, but brilliant from Hassan Ali. Good pace. Been in that mid-130s to close to 140, operating at his best.
Great addition to this tournament, Hassan Ali. All the eyes have been on the batsman, not many speaking about bowlers or Hassan Ali when that first ball went down. They're speaking about him now. Brilliant over. Energy, passion and skill. 142 for 4. He's got 5 from Imad Wasim, 3 from the leggy, so he's got plenty of options. Hafiz has got a few. Oh, edged. First ball after drinks. First ball after drinks. And it's just shaped away, and Butler's nicked it.
Oh, brilliant. You've got to be careful after these drinks breaks. Start again, take some time. For the bowling unit, it's about getting it on the money straight away, and Junaid Khan has done exactly that. This is just nipped away, faint little edge. Sarfraz has got another. Pakistan are buoyant. Their fans are happy. Bowling beautifully. Josh Butler this time departs for 4. 148 for 5.
England's number 7 comes in the 35th over, the talented Moeen Ali. And he's in very early. They wanted Josh Butler and Ben Stokes to build a partnership. Funny things happen in the drinks break with Ben Stokes running off. Funny things happen just after the drinks break as well. A feather, a nothing shot really, just trying to run it down to third man, nicked it, gone.
Oh, I said it, excellent bowling. Just, as you said, Nasser, faint feather. But the bowler, spot on. First ball after drinks, no rest, no chance.
Moeen Ali has a big backlift, so there'll be a lot of bumpers followed by Yorkers. He likes that big, fluent backlift. He's off the mark. He went for the Yorker first up. Still Rashid Plunkett, wooden ball to come. Rashid and Plunkett can bat. Wooden ball just try and survive, really. They're decent. I'd say Ball would bat ahead of Wood from what we've seen over the last year or so. This is maybe where they miss Mohamed Amir. Saw him at Edgbaston, reverse it in. He bowled an absolute beauty to Miller, didn't he? Nearly knocking him over where Miller fell over. Reis plays. He's a good variations bowler. But Mohamed Amir with the tail could be a big miss, but they've not done too badly without him up front.
Yeah, and the reverse of that, Hassan Ali hasn't been so good at the death. So almost better off continuing. He's bowled 6 now. He's bowled 2 in this spell. Maybe another 1 or 2 in this spell, and then early in the 40s as well.
Yeah, two definitely. A, because there's two left-handers in. B, you want Stokes in particular. Ali can hurt you, definitely. Good finisher for England, but the one person Safrai says, get me now, is Ben Stokes. And how does Ben play it? Newfound maturity on and off the field. Just telling Moeen Ali there's a little bit of drift in.
That's good, wasn't he? New Zealand, that fantastic 100 against Australia. He's got to look to get through until 42, 43, 44 now, though. Just play normal cricket. Hopefully, for England's sake, be about 180, 190.
35 gone, 149 for 5. Oh, just wide of that man. And it goes for 4. I'd like to see another man in there catching somewhere.
Yeah, you called it, Nas. It's streaky. Good timing, though. Raced away. He wants to play his shots, Moeen Ali.
That's beautifully played. Vacant area, deep mid-wicket. Both fielders give chase, but they're not going to haul it in. So a welcome boundary for England.
Almost just a check sort of swat from Moeen Ali over that vacant mid-wicket area. It's excellent batting. There's a boundary option on offer, and with a change in bowling and maybe a shift and a change in momentum, Ali sees the opportunity.
Tries to go in the similar area, smothers this one, doesn't get anywhere near the elevation. 6 from the over, 161 for 5. Like that 11 of 31. The only other time he started off as slowly as he has today in a one-day international was against Pakistan on this ground last year.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of a few verbals just there in between overs from Mad Wazim and Ben Stokes. To be honest, I don't think Pakistan need to go that route at this stage. They're in charge of the game. They have the momentum. Ben Stokes is a fighter. He's a scrappy guy. The last thing you need to do is get him fired up and on task.
You don't think they may be trying to get him to hit it too hard?
No, I think, look, when you're on top, you don't need this. This is, to me, it doesn't make a great deal of sense. Let the game roll out. You've got the momentum. You've got the advantage at this point in time. And I understand abrasive customers, and when they're in the competition, there's a lot at stake. But I just think at this point in time, your team is going so well. You're really bossing the game, and you don't need any of that attention taken away from what your team is achieving.
In the air, this could be taken. Fielder makes the odds. Brilliant in the end, absolutely brilliant. Fakhar Zaman is the one who snaffles that one out of the air, and the 6th English wicket is down.
Absolute stunning catch. That is such a difficult catch at full pace, running around a deep backward square. Big blue up in the air as well. So much at stake, and to be able to go full stretch on the run, keep your head so balanced, complete the catch. Fakhar Zaman, stand up, outstanding.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Moeen Ali goes for 11, 162 for 6. Next man to the crease for England, Adil Rashid, 29 years of age. We probably wouldn't have thought this would be the situation. Wonderful strike rate in his 23 innings. That's nicely pushed off the back foot. Easy 2 for Ben Stokes. But it's been brilliant stuff from Pakistan. 6 wicket to fall, change of strategy, short pitch delivery. Moeen Ali unable to get control of it. And Zaman launches himself, holds on to it. Key moment, nearly popped out, but had enough control, and a well-deserved wicket. Interesting celebration.
Well, if Ben Stokes was under pressure before then, it's just gone up a notch again, because he's going to have to stand up for England right at this point in time and script their way through in the back end of the innings. It's a good short ball. He takes it on. Look at that catch, Paulie. It's absolute brilliance, isn't it?
It is, and what you don't see from that footage is how his eyes were bouncing up and down. That's the difficulty for a boundary rider. When you're at full speed, your eyes are moving. It's difficult to set yourself, work out exactly where the ball's going to end up. That was brilliant. 6 down. Rashid now on strike, slip in place. He had to move quickly, Fakhar Zaman. Wicket and 4 from that one, 165 for 6.
Yeah, he'll threaten the pads and the stumps. Ooh, like that. I think it was doing just a little too much as Rashid scrambles to the non-striker's end. I think he's in trouble.
This right now, I think that's legs come back. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm ready to make my decision. The decision is out. I repeat, out.
Shahzad, the fielder, a mixture of brilliance at times in the field today from Pakistan. A brilliant outfield catch, and now a run out from Shahzad to get rid of Adil Rashid for 7. England in a spot of bother, 181 for 7. Well, he's only batted once in the tournament so far, Liam Plunkett. England have been strong throughout, so the lower order haven't had much of an opportunity. Just batted the once up at Birmingham, where he faced 10 deliveries, but he's come in now with 6.5 overs to go, and Hassan Ali usually makes things happen. Wasn't the bowler this time, but the late in-dipping Yorker just caused the hesitation from Rashid, and Shahzad, the fielder, did the rest. A brilliant Yorker. Really showcased all their skill today, Pakistan. Huge amount of variety with the wrist spinner in the attack, sliding left arm spinners of Imad, off spin of Hafiz. And now these quicker bowlers bowling their Yorkers, swinging it both ways. Wonderful variety and skill.
We haven't seen many swing that way, have we? Let's come back into the right-hander. Most of the deliveries today from left armers in particular have tended to fade across the right-handers.
Stokes finds the field. A great frustration from Stokes. Just look at him at the striker's end when he hit that. Straight to the fielder.
How many times do you think he's batted in his life and faced 60 deliveries and not hit a boundary in any form of cricket?
This boundary was in the 38th over. Stokes has now faced 60 balls for his 32, with not a boundary amongst them. Slower bouncer. Oh, it's a wide. Thought he was about to get away with that. Marais Erasmus had a look to square leg. Rais not happy with the decision. I'm not sure Safraz was happy either.
Was he disappointed about the call, or he looked like he stubbed his toe or something as well? Had a little bit of a limp on there as he was making his way back towards the stumps.
Terrific bowling. It's a single is all Stokes can manage. The overs and time are ticking away for England. 196 for 7. Final over for Hassan Ali. Bowled superbly today. Up to that point, he has handed Liam Plunkett, an opportunity here by bowling a no ball and giving England a free hit.
They've been incredibly miserly as well with their extras up until this point of the innings. The last thing the captain would want to see appeared to be a front foot no ball. He's very, very tight. As you can see there, no part of his foot is actually behind the line. It's a good call from Rod Tucker. So a free hit now for Liam Plunkett.
Yeah, batsman cross, so Safraz can change the field. Everybody out on the leg side. Oh, he was gone there, Plunkett. Sure he was gone if it had been a direct hit.
It's a 200 up for England. 48th over, direct hit here, I'm sure would have had Plunkett struggling. He was out by a long, long way, a couple of yards, didn't bother grounding his bat. Hassan Ali had made it down to the stumps at the keeper's end as well. Goes to show how close that throw must have been to the stumps. The bowler opted to let it go. Obviously thought it was going to cannon into the stumps. There's 69 balls there for the last 50 for England.
Not the kind of acceleration that we're used to seeing from England, who lost wickets in the middle passage of this innings.
Maybe a slightly slowing wicket. Certainly some great bowling skills from the Pakistani bowlers. Not only in the back half of this innings, I thought they started really well as well. A couple of chances early on, a couple of big LBW shouts. Both went against them. Stokes is the man now. Can he explode here in the last few overs?
Slower ball, beautifully bowled. Slightly followed Stokes as well, who was looking to give himself room outside leg stump. Just a kind of look of puzzlement on Ben Stokes' face. He can't believe it can't seem to locate the middle of the bat. Such a naturally aggressive and free-flowing player.
Once again, it's courageous bowling though as well. Bowling the slow ball with mid-off up inside the circle with deception. The off-cutter type delivery. It was a length really, if anything, that threw Stokes, wasn't it? Just back of a length.
Straight up in the air. Stokes should be gone. More brilliant bowling from Hassan Ali. What a bowler he's turning out to be for his team in this competition. And Stokes now, after a frustrating innings, has gone.
Yeah, slow ball again. It's 120 kilometres an hour. Yeah, that off-cutter type delivery we were just talking about. Deceived Ben Stokes once again. There it is there. There's holes in the surface. Stokes wanting the leg side. Got a leading edge straight up in the air. Comfortably taken by Hafiz at cover. Stokes on his way. 34 from 64. England 8 for 201.
Mark Wood in at number 10 for England. 201 for 8. We're halfway through the 48th over. We haven't had a boundary since the 38th over. And we are witnessing some wonderful death bowling from Hassan Ali.
Another class Yorker. Hassan Ali. There's one ball now remaining in his spell. What I liked about that dismissal of Stokes as well, you think about the way he was moving around the crease. He was giving himself room outside the leg stump to try and access the offside. Try and hit this ball over the offside, but the bowler follows him and actually bowls an off cutter and forces him to try and hit that ball on the leg side, hence the leading edge up in the air. Very thoughtful bowling and very, very skillful bowling as well.
And the Hassan Ali celebration. Wonderful spell. 10 overs, no maidens, 3 for 35. Hassan Ali is done, but he's got his team right in this game. 201 for 8. We're going to hope he's fit if Pakistan get through to the final. There's a way to go yet, but he's really been struggling with a calf injury. He's been taking treatment throughout the innings. No, he's going to go to mid-on. I wondered whether he would go off and get some treatment. So Rais has one over. Junaid presumably will bowl the last.
That's a terrific slow ball from Rais. Wood had no idea about the pace of that delivery was coming down. It's caught Sarfraz around the shoulder region as well, up on the collarbone. A nasty one. That's the Golden Ball award so far. Hassan Ali on top of the table now, 10 wickets. He's got 3 for 35 today, unfit. I'd like to see him when he's not suffering with some pain in his calves.
Yeah, he's the story of the tournament for Pakistan. Written off after that first game. He himself had a poor first game against India, and then sparked a revival against South Africa. Well in the last game against Sri Lanka, and wickets here today against England.
1 for 70 game one, that's what we're talking about against India. 3 for 24, 3 for 43 in Sri Lanka, and then 3 for 35 again today.
His celebration, arms spread wide and fist pumping, it's like a combination of what, Shoaib Akhtar and Brett Lee?
Bit of Dale Steyn in there with the fist
Steyn
pumping as well. I think Muhammad Amir used to throw the arms back as well, didn't he? Mike?
Freddie, when he ran you out at the Oval, there's a bit of flint off there.
I didn't see. I had my head down. I didn't see what celebration Freddie was going on with. Shade of Freddie is the good one. That's the double arms back up in the air. Freddie was famous for that one, but a combination of quite a few. And why not? He's bowled beautifully today. Celebrate them while you can.
Fine edge will travel for 4, the first boundary since the 39th over.
Just a fractional over pitch there from Rais, looking to nail that Yorker once again. It's got it slightly wrong, halfway up, stump height. Plunkett got a thin outside edge on it, flew past Sarfraz. And the third man for 4, 206 now, the England total.
Man out there will travel backwards and takes the catch. Excellent tactics from Pakistan, trying to get the man playing to the long boundary to the leg side. Azhar Ali, the catcher.
Another decent catch too. I thought he'd misjudged that. He started coming in. Azhar Ali backtrack a little bit. It's a good catch, high above his right shoulder. Very good use of the short ball all day. These Pakistan fast bowlers. Good catch, just in the end of his fingers. Plunkett's on his way. England now 9 for 206.
206 for 9, England. Got 7 balls of the innings remaining. Talked a lot about Hassan Ali today, but don't forget this fella either. Rais, who was called up into the tournament in place of Wahab Riaz and has looked nerveless today, bowled well with a new ball and showing all his skills here at the end. It's a dry pitch. You can see when the bowlers run their fingers down the side of the ball is gripping in the surface. 207 for 9. Seen these tactics a lot at Cardiff. I showed you earlier in the day a pitch map of all the wickets taken here, and many of them have been from short pitch deliveries because of the ground dimensions. Another good catch out in the deep, this time Azhar Ali.
Junaid Khan come in to bowl the last over. Very similar dismissal there. Plunkett to Johnny Bairstow early on. Similar length delivery. Picked out the man at deep square leg. He's also done a good job today. Junaid, 8 overs, 2 for 38. He's bowled for a little while. Coming around the wicket to the right-handed Wood. 3 men up inside the circle on the offside. Just with the third man. Deep point back on the offside, long on. Deep backward square leg and fine leg. Pretty regulation type field here from Sarfraz.
Can't afford a no ball to start with. Pakistan have been so good today with the extras, with the tactics. They don't want to let it slip now.
Yeah, free hit again. First ball of a new spell. Let's have a look at Plunkett's dismissal again. Just got in the end of the fingers. Misjudged it quite badly, actually. Azhar Ali out there. Just in the end of the right hand. Holds on with the left hand. Here's a free hit. New batsman. Jake Ball will be on strike.
Well, if there's one batsman you want to bowl a free hit to, Jake Ball would probably be high up on the list. Freshest of airs. Excellent Yorker.
Maybe a touch of in-swing as well from Junaid around the wicket. Been very good. Pakistani fast bowlers. The Yorkers have been very good. They've used their bounces exceptionally well. Change of pace have been on the money as well. The spin was good. I thought Jadab was good. I thought Muhammad Hafiz did an excellent job with his 8 overs in the middle of the innings.
Just lowers his arm, as the quicker bowlers often do when they're looking to get that both reverse swing and that full length delivery. Slightly slingier action. A lot of bowlers that I've seen do it well over the years. Darren Goff from England, the incomparable Waqar Yunus, of course. Just a slightly slingier arm.
Shah Bakhtar did it as well, didn't he? Mitchell Starc does it to a certain degree now as well from this same angle here that Junaid's operating.
Jake Ball. It's high up in the air, gets away with it. Two fielders converging.
They've done well, two Pakistani fielders. I'm sure they've made the decision who it was going to be. Shoaib Malik was coming from long on. Babar Azam was running back with the flight. Called Shoaib Malik in, who's knocked it back inside the boundary. I think this looked okay to me. Plugs just inside. Yeah, good work. Very well done. So their team 2 runs there. Jake Ball will be back on strike. 3 balls remaining in the England innings. And a couple of lusty blows here from Jake Ball.
It's good bowling. Mark Wood will be run out finally with 1 ball of the innings remaining. Mark Wood is run out by the captain, Safraz, and England's innings has come to an end. They're 211 with that run out. Below par, below expectations, and Safraz and Pakistan can be well pleased with their work.
Very good first part of the game for Pakistan. They will be happy. Looked like a 250, 260 wicket at the toss. I thought they've done a great job to restrict, take wickets at important times. England go in with 211 on the board. Game on. It's going to be a tough run chase. Well, there it is. Pakistan will need 212 to win from their 50 overs. Run rate required of just over 4, nearly 4 1/4. And we're very happy that group of men leaving the field. Safraz led well. The bowlers backed him up. Some good energy in the field. They take all the momentum into the break. Well, there it is. There's the England batting card. Johnny Bairstow looked good in his return. 43 up front from 57 deliveries. Joe Root got going as well. 46, maybe hampered by a slight back niggle towards the back end of his innings. Morgan struggled to get some timing. And then Ben Stokes, the story of the day, really. 34 from 64. No boundaries to him. The Pakistani bowlers were outstanding, led by the two left-armers at the top. And then that man down there, Hassan Ali, 3 for 35 from his 10. I thought Hafiz was outstanding, 8 overs, none for 33. Shadab, 9 overs, 1 for 40. Pakistan will be very, very happy with their day's work in the field. Well, there it is. Pakistan require 212 runs to win. We've got an enthralling run chase coming up. A great job with the ball, Pakistan. England have got all the work to do with the ball now.
It's semi-final time here in Cardiff, and Pakistan have restricted England to 212 in their 50 overs. That's the target that will be required at 4.25 to the over. We're in a wonderful city of Cardiff in Wales, and it really is splendid today with some beautiful weather and sunshine. Zaman, just his second innings, averaging over 40. Wonderful strike rate. Ali, 32 years of age. He averages just under 38. Strike rate not as impressive. 10 50s and 300s though, so a lot of experience. Mark Wood will be opening for England. He's had a good series so far. Good tournament. Rated 39 in the world. I'm sure that'll go up. And those averages don't tell about the performances that we've seen so far from him in this Champions Trophy. He's been a big player for England, and they're giving him every chance to get off to a fast start. 2 slips in place. Not the ideal start, so only 211 now required by Pakistan with 50 overs to go.
Yeah, there's a case that England may over-try because they need wickets. Putting a big effort in for the first ball of the innings, and it was wided straight away. Some would say that England have not got enough runs to enforce a panic-like situation amongst Pakistani ranks, but we know that they can be wobbly when chasing.
A little bit of movement for Wood. A bit of a way swing from the right-hander.
Yeah, it could be critical to the cause, Azhar Ali, because he's got decent technique. If he can bet out 50 overs, Pakistan should be home. I think that should be the brief that's got to be given to Azhar Ali. In 2 minds whether to poke his bat at that one or leave it.
So Ali to be the conservative option, Zaman to be the aggressive. Is that what you'd say?
Yeah, I think so.
Gets that one away. I don't think it'll make its way to the boundary, but there's a good chance they can pick up 3. Rashid gives chase. And some fancy footwork allows him to keep the ball inside the boundary. So after 3 deliveries, 4 on the board.
One good partnership, a very good platform up front can make it simple and easier for Pakistan. It was nicely played. Not a regular puller or hooker of the ball, Azhar Ali, but that was good enough to earn him 3 runs.
Just gonna have a look at this fancy footwork of Rashid. No problems there whatsoever. He was just being ultra conservative to make sure he didn't make any contact with the advertising cushion. So no problems there. Some movement away from the left-hander as well, so a little bit on offer for the bowlers.
In a way, it's good that he doesn't get committed to the front foot all that keenly. He wants a bit of width, so stays back in the crease. And he clears his front leg, so he wants a bit of width. Right, root is in the first slip. England need to field magnificently to put pressure.
Top edge, and it's gone the whole way, I think. You saw he played a similar shot against Sri Lanka and picked up the maximum. And they're once again going to go upstairs just to check out whether it has cleared the advertising cushion or not. Top edge, he's onto it quickly. I think that has gone the whole way. It'll be a tactic that England will employ quite a bit against Zaman. Shows a tendency to go after that short pitch delivery, but doesn't show too much control. Yeah, comfortably over in the end.
Well, that's the way to go, even though he didn't middle it, obviously. It was a top edge, but he'll play his shots. And that is suited as far as Pakistan concerned. It's about getting runs quickly if you're a Fakhar Zaman, not worry about building a partnership.
Nicely defended. But this surface wouldn't bother the Pakistan batting lineup too much, would it, Rameez? This is something they would encounter quite often in domestic cricket.
Yes, Paul, it allows them to be on the front foot. And after 2-3 overs, I don't see a lot of deliveries shaping away. And so it's about maintaining your presence at the crease, making sure that you have the temperament to gut it out. It's not going to be simple, but it's not that difficult as well.
Oh, that was a quick delivery, Mamakwood, to end the over. So good over, good start for Pakistan. 10 without loss. Use of the feet, hits it square. This could be a boundary. Rashid gives chase again, but this time he can't pull it back.
See, by using his feet, he beats the angle because he's managing to strike the ball from a different part of the surface. Halfway down the track against a quality bowler and managing to find the fence. Once again, not properly timed, but good enough.
Yeah, he went early, ball adjusted his length and tried to adjust the line as well, tried to tuck him up. He still gets it away with Zaman. And a good single to back up.
Very different start from both sides. Pakistan on the move here, wide of the first ball, then a pull shot earning Azhar Ali 3 runs. A top edge earning Fakhar Zaman his first runs, and that to a 6. Then a wide, way down the leg side for 4.
As a bowling unit, you want to venture up a little bit fuller, don't you? You want to try and find the inside or outside edge, get through the defences. But the nature of the surface tends to suggest that the fuller deliveries, the easier they are to put away. So both of these English bowlers have just been back of a length to start. That's a better length for me.
No pressure of runs as far as Pakistan are concerned today, just 189. So that makes you feel a little good at the crease. You're not under a lot of pressure. You know that even leaving the balls outside the off stump is not going to damage you that much. So you can take your time.
Good stop by Ben Stokes. Never easy at slip when the ball bounces before you. Just put out the one hand. His technique is to stay with his hands on his knees for as long as possible. That's a wonderful adjustment. That stopped a certain boundary. Now you talk about the net required rate is 4 and over, isn't it? So you can leave plenty of balls with no rush.
No.
End of the over, 5 runs from it, 23 without loss. Jake Ball will continue for England. And it's time for a change of voice. Up here we've got Nasser Hussain, Salman Dur.
Thank you, Sean Pollock. Good start. Don't need to do anything silly, take any mad risks. England have bowled pretty well. Pakistan have weathered the early storm.
Yeah, England have bowled well after the first over. They realise that you have to bowl the odd short ball, especially to Fakhar Zaman, but bowl a length. Don't get carried away with the short stuff. Your boys, New Zealand, got a little bit carried away in the middle overs after Saudi and Bolt. Sort of bowling short to Mamadullah and Shakib, and they put them away. It's very difficult as a captain if you bowl short to set a field.
Oh, nice. Off the back foot, punched through the gap and 4.
Yeah, a little bit short, a little bit wide. Compare that to how Mark Wood was the previous over. He was all over Azhar Ali, getting him coming forward. Slow pitch. And this is just a fraction short and a fraction wide. Still think Zaman is the absolute key wicket, because if he can get them off to a flyer, the likes of Azhar Ali, Mohammad Hafiz, Babar Azam, Shoaib Malik can just bat their own tempo, the tempo they like to bat in white ball cricket.
They're under no scoreboard pressure as long as its wickets will be the key. Imagine they bat 46, 47 overs and probably should have the score.
But this is Pakistan. They will at some stage make it difficult for themselves with a run out or a soft dismissal.
Five from the over, 35 without loss. Swings that one away over the top. Not perfectly timed, but good enough.
Oh, I'm wondering if you can carry on with that line and bring third man up, because that's 2 he's hit up out there now. One's gone fine leg, one's gone squarer. It is a gamble, but he is a happy hooker and he's not nailing them. Sort of position that Moeen Ali was caught out earlier in the day.
Maybe an option to go around the wicket and set that field, Nasser, so your angle is always going in that direction. Have him in front of square, keep your man at leg gully as well, and really pepper that hip. And again, looking for it. Good quick bouncer to finish, 41 without loss. Jason Roy left out of the side today's match, given plenty of opportunity. Replaced by Johnny Bairstow today, 43 off 57. Bairstow, wow, that sounded good, and the result is good.
Yeah, it's becoming a bit predictable. He knows what's coming. He's setting himself, even if he's charging, he's looking for the short ball when he charges. They want to use this power play. They know it might get trickier later if the ball starts reversing or spinning. They want to get after these 2 hard white balls while they're gun barrel straight.
Change of angle. Advances, no timing again. A couple though.
It's good to have someone like Zaman back in this sort of side, because you don't get that many pinch hitters nowadays, do you? Guys that just come at you from ball one, not worried about how they look. Their job is just to go out there and thrash it.
And this is a side that needs one of those players. There's too many just defensively minded, I think, individuals in this Pakistan lineup. Babar Azam is exciting, very talented player, but then you go to Hafiz and Shoaib Malik. Oh, high. Who wants it? Does anybody want it? Nobody will get it. Nobody will get there. It was Mark Wood charging round, but he could not make the ground up.
It went a long, long way up. He really swung from his backside there. Look at that for a follow-through. Nearly swung himself off his feet.
Because he likes the late cut backward point shot, Mark Wood was very, very square. So therefore he wasn't a genuine fine leg. Had no opportunity to get round.
Have you seen him play a late cut? I've just seen him swing from the backside, to be honest. Great to watch.
Wow. Square of the wicket, perhaps. I'll say he quite likes that area. Too high. 10 overs gone, 49 without loss. Turned around the corner. Too quick as well, didn't have far to go, Adil Rashid, but couldn't get there.
That's the problem with going to Ben Stokes. He got away with a short ball to the left-hander, and he didn't get away with one to Azhar Ali, the shortest boundary towards that River Taff. Don't get beaten on the inside at fine leg towards the River Taff. That's exactly what's happened to Adil Rashid.
Going into the pads. We talked about it at the break, Nasser, and Michael Atherton was adamant that 10 overs up, if things weren't going well, Adil Rashid, just get him into the game right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a test for him, because England have gone to their leg spinner with runs on the board 24 times or whatever it is now. They've got 300 plus since that World Cup. He's always bowled with runs on the board. He's a confidence guy. Now the skipper needs him to bowl and get wickets. There is that late cut you were talking about. He's pulled it out of the locker, 56 for none.
Turn fine. Again, Adil Rashid, no chance for him. Poor line.
It is, but as a captain, you're thinking understandable, because you know he's so strong outside off. In fact, England have cut off his offside shots, but because they've kept a tight line, he's either pulled or tickled them leg side.
Good single. Adil Rashid. Two trains of thought, Nassi. You captained a lot. For me, it's about when is it time for him? Because if England don't strike in the next 4 or 5 overs, all of a sudden it's 85, 90 without loss, and then you're asking him into the game. At 55 without loss, the game's not gone.
Yep, pretty soon, with still a few runs on the board. But also, I wouldn't over-attack with Adil Rashid. Adil Rashid is someone who likes men out. It was noticeable in the tour of India when Alistair Cook brought men up around the bat when he needed to. Immediately, Rashid bowled a poor delivery. That's why he's been better in one-day cricket, when he's got that safety blanket of boundary fielders. So don't over-attack, even though you need wickets.
Absolutely. Well, nice timing. Big part of the ground. It's a long way into that corner. Good work. Good work, Moeen Ali. Saves his side 1 run. 12 gone, 66 without loss. High in the air. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. You betcha. Another poor delivery. Another fine shot.
For a second he was worried there, Azhar Ali. At no stage was he trying to hit it for 6. He was just trying to catch up with it. And he top-edged it to that shortest boundary again. For a second he was worried. He was trying to keep it down, top edge, and he got a maximum. Time for a change of pace. Simon, I think time for a bit of leg spin.
Yeah, I think so. Ben Stokes' issue, and he will always have bowling spells where he can be very dangerous, but the issue he's got with the right-handers is this falling away. When he falls away too much, it just forces everything down that leg side. So his line has to be impeccable, outside off and angling back in towards off stump. That's better. With Ben Stokes, all you would be asking him to do, or as a bowling coach, all I'd be saying to Ben Stokes is it's all about your follow-through. When you let the ball go, you're on a bit of an angle. Okay, we can accept that that's how you want to bowl, but then it becomes about your follow-through straight down the wicket. Nothing off to the side, and by then you're always looking at Butler's gloves. That's your line. He's in the right spot. Follow through, head going forward, and I tell you what, that'll straighten his line up so much. Again, falling over down the leg side.
Absolutely good analysis of his action there. Leans away and angles it in. You can see his lean away. There. And if he gets it slightly wrong, that's going to go down the leg side, and then he overcorrects and he'll open up the offside.
Tough corrections to make in late stage in a career, but there's just a couple of little things you'd be looking at. Crunched through the offside, races away for 4 more.
Exactly, just overcorrect, open up the offside. England chasing leather at the moment. They need a change to spin, change in variety, change in attitude.
Quality cricket shot, that on the up. Chance, no. Say it now. Nice single after the boundary.
On the flip side to that, Pakistan mustn't gift away soft dismissals. They did it against Sri Lanka. They brought Sri Lanka back into that game. They did it against South Africa early on. Azhar Ali uppercut one straight down third man. They've got England here. They would have taken this position when they lost to India at Edgbaston. Everyone wrote them off. They are 1, 3, 4 runs away from a final. Can't give soft dismissals.
"12 runs from the over, 78 without loss."
Down the pitch he goes. What a strong shot that is. 1 bounce 4.
Well, they've blocked 1 in a row. That was going to be enough. Tossed up a little bit higher and slower from Rashid. It's 85 kilometres an hour. Great use of the feet from Fakhar. Gets down the wicket, gets it on the half volley. Premeditated stroke. Use of the feet. Good solid swing of the bat. 1 bounce and up into the crowd. It was the googly that we're talking about. It's been met with a beautiful flourish of the bat.
A great follow through, hasn't he? Sometimes follows through so far that he hits his backside with the bat. 88 for none.
I think Plunkett just needs to think about changing his line fractionally there to the right-hander. Azhar Ali is pushing in towards that Midland leg stumps, exactly where Azhar wants him to bowl. He moves across his stumps, much like Stephen Smith does, gets outside the line, tempts the bowlers to have a dart at the stumps, try and trap him LBW.
Pulled firmly in front of square. I think this will go for 4. That's the Plunkett way to hammer it into the middle of the pitch, but fire is being met with fire. 95 for none.
flayed out to deep point just for the single. As you're just saying about it being Liam Plunkett's way to run in and bash the middle of the wicket, that length is not working to this guy. And if you're going to bowl short, you have to get it high. They've got guys out there on the hook. We saw Pakistan bowl. Whenever they bowled short, they got it almost above the batsman's head, challenging that out-of-control hook shot. England got a few on the money early on. That last ball there is sort of in no man's land. It's not short enough. It's not going to challenge him into being out of control of one of those pull shots. You need to get it above shoulder height, try and catch the top edge of the bat. And miss hit one out to deep square leg.
That's perfect for Azhar Ali as well. He's under no pressure really. He can just play in his own way, go along in his own sweet time.
And no real spin so far either for Rashid. Tends to push that flatter one through to try and trap the right-handers LBW. There's a call of 2 here, and they won't get there. Work from ball at deep backward square.
Back-to-back 50s for Fakhar. Another wonderful innings at the top of the order. Pressure right on England. Just 49 balls on a pitch where all England's batsmen struggled. He's put those struggles into perspective.
His teammates stand as one on the balcony up there as well. A lot of applause around the ground. And a terrific knock so far. 6 fours and just the 1-6. Very healthy strike rate. 50 coming up off just 49 deliveries.
4 singles from the over, 99 for none. So a slip, 2 men protecting the short straight boundary. Up for Pakistan, and it's coming quick time.
And a terrific partnership, these 2 Pakistani openers. Chalk and cheese in their approach, really very, very effective so far. Fakhar 51 not out, Azhar 41 not out from 53 deliveries. Owen Morgan must be looking around the field now thinking, where am I going to get this wicket? Who's it going to be? Who can I turn to? I need his fielders to be sharp on every run. Trying to build as many dot balls as they can.
The required rate at less than 3.5 runs and over now. That's all Pakistan need to do, and it'll be interesting to see whether Fakhar is able to change the way that he plays now that the field is spread and the spinners are into the attack. It's not always easy to move from first gear to third. I'm sure he wants to.
It's a very, very good shot. Backed away outside leg stump, gave himself some room. Smashed it over extra cover for 4 more. Pakistan north for 105. We'll take a drink.
Morgan keeps the slip in. He just moves Moeen Ali in a few yards to a short catching position on the offside. But it's short and wide, and Azhar Ali just helps himself to 4 down to 3rd man. And at the moment, Pakistan racing along. It's 50 for Azhar Ali. He joins his opening partner with 50 on the board as well. 115 for none. What a start.
Yeah, a bit of a nothing delivery again from Wood. Short and wide. Stabbed wide at first slip down to 3rd man. Terrific opening partnership here from Pakistan. 115 unbroken now. Cross seam. He's tapped on the head.
Oh, wrong one, not read. They've gone for the appeal and he's walking. Stopped by the keeper. Looking to deposit it straight back over his head, and so finally a breakthrough for England.
And what a crucial time as well. Still got some runs in the bank. Rashid, he is a wicket taker. He's bowled the wrong and the googly. It's turned a little past the outside edge. Joss Buttler does the rest, and Zaman's great innings comes to an end, but he's done a fantastic job for his country. The young man departs 57, 58 balls, 118 for one.
And Babar Azam is in. England with a good success in the shape of Fakhr's wicket. Stumped Butler. How good is that? That's gone. Done the distance. Beautiful shot. I mean, the timing was awesome. Flawless footwork.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Morgan, the England captain, they gambled with his mid-off and mid-on up. He's good enough to come down the wicket. Babar only 6 balls in, but he's good enough to come down the wicket, meet that challenge head on. Deposit Rashid straight back over his head. Outstanding bit of footwork and outstanding play. Settled early he is.
It's a run through the offside. Chance of a second. They say no to it.
Yeah, one thing I wouldn't mind seeing just with Rashid and Morgan is bringing the mid-wicket, who's Morgan himself, bringing him across to the offside and actually shutting down that easy with the spin for the conventional leg spinner single that we've seen already with them beating Stokes at short cover. Presents a leg side. See, to me, that's too easy. That single's too easy. And at this point in time, when you're chasing wickets, you've got to ask them to play at a different level of risk. To me, you bring Morgan across, you stack your offside, you open up a gap on the leg side, and ask the batter to play against the spin. We've seen a bit of spin, we've seen a bit of bounce. And that asks them to hit different areas and may present a catching opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of gap on the offside. Maybe that fielder is there at mid-wicket for his wrong gun. He's quite keen to bowl his googlies. But that has allowed an easy passage for the batsman really to work him through the offside, because if the ball is not spinning a lot, they can even play that inside-out push for a run. Yeah, it's just turning out to be too easy through the offside. Pakistan will take it. Good over for them. 10 from it, 138 for 1. Yeah, flighted wrong gun. Lost his balance, lost his wicket. That's the other issue. You've got to be pinpoint accurate. What he's trying to do is to force an across the line shot for a cotton ball. I think that appears to be the strategy. So he's bowling that leg stump line. That's into the gap and will go and hit the fence. That was hard shot, forceful pull shot from Babar Azam. He's middling them all right.
Yeah, he's dragged it down. It's a lovely shot. He's just dragged it down. That man come up from deep cover. He's got no protection out there now. Natural tendency for a leg spinner. He's got no protection, is to get a little bit tighter on it. He's dragged that one down. He's paid the price for it. It's another boundary for Pakistan.
There's that lovely straight drive. What a shot, what a response. There was shot mid-off in, but that was away from his reach. Frustration for England and Plunkett. 163 for 1.
So do you think England went too hard, trying to get 280, or didn't go hard enough looking at that Stokes innings?
It's a hard one to go. I mean, what they've done so well, what's impressed me about the England team over the last 2 years is when they've got themselves into a spot of bother. they've continued to back themselves. And we saw today Morgan got to the crease, and it was almost like he was intent on trying to back himself. But just for 10 or 12 deliveries, he couldn't get away, and he couldn't get that momentum going.
This is not a loaded question, Sean, to a South African, but is that the difference between group stages and knockout play? That there's always tomorrow. The game against England, didn't matter how they went because there was always today. Today it does matter. There is no tomorrow if you lose.
You're talking about the game against Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think try series are probably the key. The more you get down to these encounters where, I mean, we talked about Pakistan. The last 2 games they played in the pool stages were eliminated. They lost them, they were going home. So for today, it doesn't feel any different to what they've had for the last 2.
Into out. Again, they might just settle for 3 because that's the longest boundary. Depends who's got the arm out there. Yeah, it is not Wood, it's Bairstow, so they come back for 3.
Doesn't matter if you've got a gun out there, it's still 3. It's seriously difficult. But so comfortable and just popping the ball over the top. If it's nice and full, they just back themselves to open the face and hit it over the offside.
Short ball, doesn't get it through, misses out there. He's cross with himself. 173 for 1.
I think also the key in these kind of tournaments is England have got the ability to play the ultimate one-day international. I think they can have a team that can get 350 and bowl the side out for 250. But I think as a unit, you've got to work out if you're good enough to have an average day, but still be able to do enough to get over the line. I think that's the teams that really do well in these competitions.
Oh, dragged on. Slower ball bowled into the pitch. And England have their second.
Slow ball bumper from Ball. As it just tries to flip it across to the leg side, almost like a tennis shot. And all he can do is drag it back onto the leg stump. All too late for England, really. Second wicket goes down. Howzat Ali goes for 76, 173 for 2.
More experience for Pakistan. Mohammad Hafiz, who's been around forever, he comes in at number 4. Just 39 needed. You could tell from the field that Jake Ball was going to try and take pace off the ball. Gets tennis ball bounce when he drags it into the surface. Because he's tall, he gets sort of overspin on that ball. And it never arrived for Howzat Ali.
It's an underutilized delivery, I think, in one-day cricket in particular. When you talk about the slow ball bumper, you see guys back it and bowl it in back of a length and it sort of pops up. But you want to bowl it so short that it's almost on its way down. And the initial thought of the batsman is that's going to clear my head comfortably. And then as the ball starts to dip, he tries to play a shot and ends up making a mess of it like Howzat Ali did. At the point of contact, if you'd said to Howzat Ali, what do you think the chance of you knocking this onto your leg stump are? I would have given you less than 10%.
Off the mark.
Open the door for there, Bolly.
Close to a wide, is a wide.
What about Johnny Bairstow? How do you think he feels? So he sits out the first 2 games against South Africa, then he comes back in, his team loses, they're 20 for 6, he gets a 50. And then in this tournament, he sits out for the first 3. He comes in, he gets a 40, but his team are probably going to lose again.
You're blaming Johnny Bairstow.
It'll go down the theory where some people say you mustn't change a winning team. Doesn't matter if some people aren't up to the performance, just keep the same vibes. Not that he's done anything wrong, has he? I mean, every time he's come to the crease for England, he's got some runs. He got 50 against South Africa at Lords and 40 today.
"17 overs to go, 176 for 2. Up and over. Is it good enough to go all the way? Yep, it is. Typical Hafiz. 4 dots, then the boundary. 183 for 2.
Quality shot, just 78 kilometers per hour, giving a little bit of air. Brings smiles to the Pakistan supporters' faces. No foot movement this time. The length was perfect.
Rashid's finished. He could have had 2 for 48. He ends up with 1 for 54 from his 10. Tried the charge, the previous delivery, yorked himself. With the 6, he just stood still and chipped it down breeze.
This is why they say sport's the best form of reality TV. Who would have written the script after they lost so dismally to India in Edgbaston? Who would have thought they'd been able to bounce back, facing elimination with every game after that? They've won all 3, and they've been impressive.
They have, and I think the captain and Hassan Ali have to take a lot of credit for that. Hassan Ali has given them energy that was lacking in that India performance.
Yeah, if we have a look at his form, he was 1 for 70 and 10, I think, in that game. And then since then, he's picked up 9 wickets in the 3 games. And been absolutely superb.
Leading wicket taker in the tournament, and he's got good players out as well. He got good players out today. Johnny Bairstow, Ben Stokes, Owen Morgan. That's what you want from your bowlers. Not how many wickets, but who.
Also used to call it the golden arm, didn't they, at some stage? Golden ball, 10 wickets. Plunkett won't be able to contribute anymore until Rashid's finished.
Still 28 needed, Sean.
Well, after this match.
Could get through. Might run away for 4. The outfield's quickened up as the sun's got on it. No, fielder does well. Bairstow's quick. They're going to come back for 3. Eventually, just about get home. He was running uphill into the wind there for a while. I think he needs a drink, Hafiz. 187 for 3, for 2.
The free hit dealt with, and dealt with firmly down the ground.
Well, making a statement here, Hafiz. He wants to get cracking. 2 sixes and a score of 16, and this was, yeah, great timing. Mid-on, mid-off, up in the ring, so it was an invitation that was accepted gleefully. Hitting it on the rise from off to mid-on.
And that'll be a wide. This is sloppy stuff from England. Been really sloppy throughout the day, it must be said. Take nothing away from Pakistan. Their bowling performance, I thought, in the first half of the day was quite outstanding, and they put England under real pressure with the bat. Much to ponder for Trevor Bayliss. Unintentional. There is an apology from Owen Morgan. Ahmed Hafiz knows that it was totally unintentional.
Still looking sharp in the field, Owen Morgan, but this game is as good as over for England. 16 from 88. Babar, 33. He's had a good outing today. Pakistan were outstanding with the energy levels today, and something that you do not associate with Pakistan all the time. They can be caught or found wanting at times, but back-to-back performances, in fact 3 in a row, and now 1 more to go.
Yeah, who'd have thought that after the first game, when they were widely written off, really? Such was or what seemed to be the gulf between India and Pakistan in that first game at Birmingham. Pakistan just written off, but you're right, this team off at your peril. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot through the offside.
Yeah, what is to enjoy here is his balance. Leaning low and maintaining great balance to drive it forcefully, magnificently through the offside. Have a look at this classic from Babar Azam.
Yeah, I think England know that their fate is sealed. Ben Stokes is just running in, and 133 kilometres an hour, be well below his top speed. It was a bit quicker. 200 up now for Pakistan, 201 for 2. And how will they go about the next few days then, Rambo? They have an extra day off, given that the other semi-final is tomorrow, and 1 or 2 injuries to get over. Obviously Mohammad Amir for a start, and Hassan Ali seems to be carrying a bit of a calf strain. 2 big players to try and get right for the final. 202 for 2. I think they're going to come in a rush as well.
Yeah, it is looking emphatic. 206 for the loss of 2. On a big stage in a semi-final contest, this is pretty overwhelming stuff. Pakistan were almost written off, more so with the bat, and today they've shaped up for this contest with some nice innings from Babar and now Hafiz into the act. Fakhar Zaman providing them with an aggressive innings and a great platform with Azhar Ali. So things falling in place.
Always good to have a camera on Mickey Arthur as well. Through the ups and the downs. Six away, and the crowd would clearly, dearly love to see it finished in 1 blow. It won't be though, but that has been cut away powerfully again by Mohammad Hafiz. And Pakistan now just 2 away.
A bit of a cameo from Hafiz. They'll do him no harm for the final. Timing the ball beautifully. He's extremely efficient against spin. Yeah, he's loving it now. A lot more relaxed today.
They never relax. Coach of Pakistan, never relaxed. The scores are level. He's wanted the second wisely, I think. Babar Azam sending him back. Babar wants to hit the winning runs.
What a performance. What a comeback. What a turnaround. Resurgence.
We will wait for at least one more ball. 211 for 2. Team all out on the balcony now. England fans have decided to make their exits. Get the sense that it could be a long night of celebration here in Cardiff. What an emphatic way to do it. Pakistan have crushed England here in Cardiff and have booked their place in the final. And England are out.
Yeah, the fans will be very happy and proud of this performance. Pakistan have turned things around, and only a Pakistani team can do this. From nowhere, they've come back, and what a response. In the all-important semi-final, they were way ahead of England on the day. It was flawless performance, a complete performance, an emphatic win, and a great win.
Yeah, Pakistan coped with the conditions here in Cardiff today. They were much the better of the two teams. A dry, abrasive pitch that no doubt played to Pakistan's strengths, but still, England singularly failed to adapt. And they have been humbled here in Cardiff and bundled out of the tournament. A fitting way to win it, really. A half-tracker dispatch with great power and conviction to the fence by Mohammed Hafiz, who raises his arms in triumph. And captain and coach can celebrate and plot the final just days away.
Young Babar Azam was there with Hafiz, and another great partnership of 42 from 32.
So disconsolate Owen Morgan leaves the field, but all smiles belong to Pakistan today, who have turned things around in stunning fashion in this competition when they were written off largely after the first game, when they were beaten heavily by India. Now find themselves in the final.
Yeah, it's found some good young players. Sarfraz, Babar Azam is clearly one of them. Hassan Ali, what a star performer. Then there is Shadab Khan, Fakhar Zaman, included after the first game, and has been not bad at the top of the order, hitting the ball crisply. Roman Reis playing his first game in a semi-final contest and bowling beautifully.
"13 overs remaining when the winning runs were hit, so a really crushing victory here for Pakistan today. And England will be so disappointed they haven't shown their true form, their true running, but Pakistan supporters won't be worried about that. Their team have done them proud. 76 for Azhar Ali at the top of the order, 57 for Fakhar. The opening partnership really put this game to bed and just allowed Babar and Hafiz to see things home.
Yeah, England needed wickets. Something to happen off the surface. Nothing much happened. They were a little shorter in length early on with the new ball, and so that didn't help their cause. It was good batting from Fakhar, and Azhar gave them a great platform to track down this target. 215 for the loss of 2. England could only get 2 wickets, 1 for Ball and 1 for Rashid.
So England bowled out for 211 in 49.5 overs. Nobody getting to 50. Lots of starts for Root and Bairstow, Stokes and Morgan, but nobody able to go on. Largely in no small part to the excellence of the Pakistan bowling. Hassan Ali 3 for 35, Junaid Khan 2 for 42, and Rais into the tournament for the first time, 2 for 44 for him. And then Pakistan getting home with 13 overs.
Right, what a moment for Pakistan and Sarfraz. From nowhere they bounce back, and how? First team to make it to the final of the ICC Champions Trophy 2017. First time ever for Pakistan to make it to the finals. So now they await the outcome of Bangladesh v India. Right, Pakistan, they're taking a victory march around, just thanking their fans. They'd gathered in big numbers here to back them. They were a little shattered when Pakistan had lost to India, but they bounced back, and so have the fans.